down deep. Watch. Look at number 85 all by himself. Well, when they're all coming at you like that, you really don't miss anything.
2nd down and 10 now from the 33-yard line. Keenan Gilly, that's Rashawn Smith at the top of your screen. And the handoff goes straight up the middle to Wyatt. Wyatt has big yardage, has a 1st down at the 20-yard line before he's stopped by Keenan Gilliam. And Dave Shahada also came up on the stop. A gain of 12 yards on the play. Another 1st down for John F. Kennedy with 10:25 to go in this first quarter, in this first half. And take a look, that tells a big story. The scoreboard shows 14-0. Canarsie's offense has been unable to get on track. They've had the ball twice, 3 and out.
But you see, Kennedy has 6 first downs to Canarsie's none. So that's what's happening here. They're just going, taking it to him.
1st and 10 now from the 18-yard line for John F. Kennedy. And we'll get a timeout called here by John F. Kennedy. The kids from Kennedy, confident looks in their face. 9:58 remaining in this first half of play, and it's a 14-0 ball.
Kennedy has great runners. This thing, Wyatt averages 8.2, Clark 9.4, Miller 12.4. This is great running and great line play.
And here's Wyatt on the carry, trying to break a tackle, still carrying tacklers with him. Gets inside the 15, down to the 14. Shakri Lewis into the stop along with Dave Shahada, a gain of 4. He turned Zippo into 4 yards with just some great effort that time. Andre Wyatt.
Those are the kind of athletes you'd like to have around. The first thing the big college coaches say is that, or ask for, is speed. Give me some speed, give me some intelligence, give me some desire, and most of all, give me a good student.
2nd down and 6 now at the 14-yard line of Canarsie. And moving on the line, number 71, Geronimo Chiraco of Kennedy was the man to move.
And you know where he was going? To the outside. That was a pulling tackle.
Illegal procedure, offense.
That's right, Mrs. Wright. Illegal procedure because he was on his way to the outside, he being Geronimo. He was moving to the outside, and that was going to be one of those student body rights.
Student body rights. 2nd down and 11. Spencer Ross, Aubrey Lewis, Carl Reuter with you on a beautiful morning for the New York City High School Football Championship and the fans in attendance.
A lot of Kennedy people here.
Good news for a prettier day.
Look at that
Here's
run.
Wyatt with a big hole down to the 5. Wyatt touchdown. Andre Wyatt breaks it for 19 yards and the touchdown. And once again, Kennedy is on the board, and they have opened up a commanding 20-0 lead with 8:44 to go in this first half.
Now you know why he has an 8.2 yards per carry average all season.
And his 2nd touchdown of the morning. And Pisetsky will come on to try the extra point. 19 yards on the carry. Moving on the line, I'll have to back it up. And we talked about Pisetsky earlier. Watching him in practice, Aubrey, booting 50-yard field goals.
Dead ball. Illegal procedure, offense. 5 yards.
Like it was nothing.
Well, you know, he just has that ability. You probably find that he at one time at least had some soccer potential or experience, but he knows how to kick that ball.
I've kicked this one from the 15. A high snap, placed down nicely, but booted wide.
No good. To the side.
I'm not sure if that's his first miss, but that was a high
third of the season. Third of the season. He's now 46 for 49.
Pisetsky, we're not going to talk about you anymore.
Kennedy leads it now by a score of 20-0. And Andre Wyatt breaking that one off for 19 yards.
Watch this touchdown coming up. Folks, if this isn't desire, I don't know what is. Watch the hit. Well, so far, it's no desire. Just keep running. Great blocking up front. Then there's a hit.
Mike Camardisi, a lot of concern on that sideline. His team now down 20-0, a 62-yard drive. They're just eating up his defensive line at will.
The thing that you do with if you're Mike Camadisi now, is you begin to say, we can't do it our regular way. So you're probably going to see a little more razzle-dazzle from them. That may be out of the spirit of this team, but they have to do something to get on the board. And once you get on the board, then you're only 14 points down.
And we're ready for the kickoff. Pisetsky will boot it. Fans, this game brought to you by 9X. Remember, 9X phone service makes a great gift for the holidays. Corey Harper will go back deep, and Pisetsky will kick it off. Haven't seen one of those onsides.
There it is.
This is
it. Watch it,
this
folks.
time. And you got to grab that ball, and it's grabbed very nicely by Corey Peterson, because that's a free ball. Anybody can come up with it. It's 10 yards past the line of scrimmage.
I don't think I've ever seen it. Here's Kennedy's Field right across, Spence, that's right across the Harlem River.
You get interference with the
So
fair
that's
catch.
why you notice
15
that all
yards
of
to the
these
spot of
Kennedy people, that's a K out there in the middle of that AstroTurf. That's why you know all these Kennedy people are sitting around. They only had to come across the river to come to Columbia. I thought it was, you know, it took buses and the trains and subways, but they just walked across the river.
Well, they didn't walk across the river over.
Interference.
I know they're a good
Fair
football
catch.
team, but they
First
still
down.
haven't figured out how to walk across the river, Aubrey. I mean,
Spence, I'm not saying another word.
nice crowd of kids on hand to see this one. 11 plays, 45 yards. That drive encompassed 8 minutes and 37 seconds. And Wyatt, 19 yards for the touchdown. 1st and 10 for Canarsie. They have the ball at the 45. Lenny Bennett running the option. Lenny Bennett getting nothing as he is racked up right at the line of scrimmage. Good defense once again by John F. Kennedy.
And one of the things they did well that time was not go for the fake. As Lenny Bennett came around, he wanted someone to come to him. No one came to him, so he had to keep the ball, couldn't throw, and may have, well, no gain, almost a loss.
2nd down and 10. Chris Kinlock was the man on the stop, along with number 65, Victor Marty, the nose guard, 5'8", 210 pounds. He's a junior. And 2nd down and 10 now from their own 45. So it's good field position. And the handoff, a fake handoff. Lenny Bennett to throw. He's got himself a completion as Bennett hits Corey Peterson. And it'll be enough for a 1st down. And the ball fumbled away.
Yes, it was fumbled away. But Spence, that was, I don't know what the replay is going to show, but it looked as if he at least had some of his body down that time. But the refs had a good angle. They call it a no, they didn't.
Oh,
I'm going to say it still belongs
Ryan
to.
Studs had him as a catch, a completed catch and down.
He was down,
Completed catch
completed
and down
catch.
and
I'm
then.
glad you saw it, because that's the way we saw it from up here.
So it'll be a 1st down, first completion of the ball game for Lenny Bennett down to the 40-yard line.
Here it is again. Moves up, catches the ball right in, looked it all the way in. Whoops, that's a fumble.
Should have been.
Sorry about that.
Should have been a fumble. Dave Shahada lines up at the fullback position. And Shahada didn't get the handoff. They went to Henriquez, and what a play by Geronimo Chiraco. You talk about speed in coming over. Number 71, the captain of this Kennedy team. Big time play.
Big time play, and I thought he was on the Canarsie team. He moved so well. 250 pounds. He is 6'3". Here he comes. Look at him. Nice move. That's desire, folks.
2nd down and 10 coming up from the 45-yard line. Corey Peterson will go wide to the far side. There you see him on the top of your screen. Shahada, the fullback. Bennett to throw. He's got Peterson at the 30, the 25, the 20, and taken down at the 13-yard line. Corey Peterson, a 32-yard reception and a big play, very much needed right there for Canarsie.
Canarsie's not out of this yet, folks. That was a move by pure intelligence. Move thing. Watch the replay. Watch the quarterback, Lenny Bennett, going down, waiting for his man to break. A little sidearm pass, but right in the button 12. Watch him move. He's going to get about 6 more yards, 7, 8 more yards. That's the way to go.
His 15th reception of the year. And on 1st down now, the handoff goes to Corey Harper, and Harper gets down to about the 10-yard line. before he is stopped by Chris Kinlock, number 73 for Kennedy. And it'll be a second down coming up. Second down and about 7 from the 10-yard line. Corey Harper, you see his numbers for the season. 13 touchdowns. Canarsie needs a touchdown right here. Mike Camardisi's team cannot afford to go into the locker room trailing in this football game by 3 touchdowns.
Let's see what they can do from this vantage point.
Lenny Bennett calls the signals. Hands it straight up the middle, moving toward the end zone. Jason Priester, and Priester is taken down at about the 2-yard line. Priester, who scored the point after touchdown in the semifinal win over Wagner to tie the ball game at 8-8. He comes off the bench. He's gained nearly 500 yards this season.
It's typical of these great running backs. They can move in and out, and that was a move watching that trapping guard right down to about the 2-yard line. So here we are, Canarsie. You are threatening.
6th play of this drive with 5 minutes and 14 seconds to go in the first half. Bennett hands it off to Harper, trying to get into the end zone. Touchdown. Corey Harper comes up with his 14th touchdown of the season. And Canarsie is on the board, trying to start a comeback, trailing it now by a score of 20-6, and they'll go for 2.
They'll go for 2, maybe. If you watch that on rerun, you will find that everyone was pushing in. They had linemen and everyone pushing towards that goal line. That was a team effort. Camardisi is talking to him. What do you think, Spence?
They're going to go. They're going to run it.
Okay, they're going to run it. Okay.
They're going to run it. They got Shahada in as the deep back. Harper comes in motion. Bennett looking to throw into the end zone. Deflected. Peterson goes for it, and it's out of bounds. Over the back line. Incomplete. So it remains a 20-6 ball game in favor of John F. Kennedy. But for Canarsie, a positive sign. Mike Camardisi's team has gotten on the scoreboard as they go 45 yards for the touchdown at 6 plays. Corey Harper brings it over from the 1-yard line to make it a 20-6 ball game.
And what a play. And our spotter back here, Anderson King, here comes the replay on this particular one. And watch everyone pushing. Everyone is still pushing. Going back, they won it. They won it that one. They won it that one. But anyway, Anderson King is our spotter, and he's back here jumping up and down for because his team finally won one. And Anderson spot and stop being a fan.
Well, it's New York City high school football. The excitement of New York City high school sports produced some greats through the years. We're set for the kickoff. Guerrier will kick it off. It's a big touchdown right there. Back deep for John F. Kennedy.
Well, let's see if they want to put it down there.
Peter Clark is the deep man. Comes to the near side. Gary Miller has it at the 15. He's at the 20. Finds a seam, and then it quickly evaporates as he's taken down at the 27-yard line. Basheen Foster with a real hard hit. Let's check in with Caldwell. Carl?
I love it, huh? Corey Harper, number 21, who scored that touchdown to Canarsie moments ago. You notice he's got a black shoe and a white shoe, and I asked him before the game, I said, what's the significance? He said, well, I'm superstitious. I said, when did you start wearing them? He said, at the beginning of the year, and ever since then, I've rushed for over 100 yards in every game. Well, he got him on the board, and Spencer and Aubrey, obviously, there's a matching pair of those shoes somewhere else in this stadium.
4:47 to go in the first half. 20-6 now. Kennedy with the ball. They've got the 14-point lead. Chris Lambert calls the signals. Lambert still with the ball. Tries to break a tackle on a broken play, and Tahir Enriquez comes in on the stop at a loss in the play of 4 yards. And you can almost sense a little turn in the momentum of this football game.
You can. Canarsie is coming back. Canarsie has now picked up the rhythm. Kennedy is going to have to work at this point. There's Canarsie, 6 plays, 55 yards. time, 3 minutes and 33 seconds of possession.
So 2nd down and 14 now coming up for